Morning. What is up, YouTube? Great morning. Happy. Is it hump? It's not hump day. It's hump day, baby. Do me a favor, smash that like button. It's our favorite day of the week. Push us up in the old algorithm and subscribe if you like being here. If you're watching this a little bit later, you're on replay. Timestamps will be in the description down below, just in case you want to hop ahead to your favorite part, because we spend the first few minutes shouting out my sponsors, which will be going over news for my sponsors around 9 a.m. and just saying hi to the chat. And boy, don't we like waking up to big, green, massive candles, right? Just big, girthy, meaty, massive candles, right? We love it. Big bubbles. The market's absolutely sending. And is a 40K Bitcoin next? None? We're going to have to see. And of course, the poll of the day is, do you like Gary Gensler? Because we have some shocking video to check out this morning. We actually have quite a bit of news to talk about this morning, which is absolutely fantastic. Since, I wouldn't say there's been so much news to talk about with crypto. I mean, there has been, but just not an actual metric shit ton like we're used to, right? So yeah, smash the like button. Push us up in the old algorithm. Again, congrats on our Ledger winner Monday. We had a Ledger giveaway winner. That Ledger should be getting to your house very, very soon. It's in Canada, so it's been a little late, but should be good to go here soon. And if you're watching this over on Twitter, come smash that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we have 5 viewers over on Twitter. We like to see that, baby. I'm so glad that this dual streaming works for Twitter so well, and the internet's doing great today. So I don't know what was going on yesterday, but very frustrating. And if you guys didn't notice, I finished my tattoo yesterday, and it's so sick. Obviously, it's like filled with like plasma and blood, and it's healing. It's wrapped up right now. You can't see. It's like called second skin. So, but when it heals all nicely, it's gonna look so sick. So very excited, and your boy's getting swole, of course. You know how we do for the summertime. I had a little cough there. Oh man, I'm dying over here. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. And we gotta say what's up to the degenerates. What's up, babies? How y'all doing? Welcome to the chat. I'm all messy this morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? We have Maddie B in the chat. Javi, Bree, Honda, Jayhawk. What's up, baby? Mizzy, Chris Rayleigh. I heard about that, but I don't care. Brad, good morning. Good morning. Maybe we could talk about it near the end of the stream, Chris. Roger, how you doing, baby? Sacco, somebody speak to my manager. Raymond the Great, what's up, baby? Good morning. Selmo Fudd, XRP Army in the house. Gabe, Bud. Who else we got? Who else we got in the chats? Crypto Zero, good morning. Who said yes to the poll? Yeah, who said yes to the poll? D's the Pirate, what's up, baby? Volt Army in the house. Vote that like button. Beaver Lumber, no ordinary lumber. Blockchain Betty, what's up, baby? John Karu. Man, I just love coming to work every morning and seeing y'all here. I'm just saying. Nothing like it. I'm just saying. There's nothing like it, right? There's nothing like it. Popping up here in the morning, hanging out with you guys. Steve says, good morning, Rodney. Two things. One, I hate how clickbaity you've become. Two, your thumbnail game is on fucking point. I hate how good they look. Thank you so much. I've been trying to work on my thumbnails a little more. I got to be clickbaity, right? You have to be clickbaity. It's YouTube, As long as I'm not completely clickbaity in the video, at least I'm giving you the clear information. I'm not like saying like like blatantly wrong things, right? So, Johnny, what's up, baby? How you doing? Awesome. What's up, baby? Show up and show out. Let's go. Sarium, what's up, baby? How you doing? Pepe, fam in the house. Pepe, nice little recovery after a nice dump. Richard's balling. Brian, the ledger should be close to your residence. And that's everybody, right? Did I catch everybody? Did I miss somebody? Joni, good morning. Good morning. It's almost time for the news. Good morning. Good morning. God, we love some big, girthy, massive candles and bubbles this morning. Marlux next is morning from the 619. Hey, you got San Diego in the house. Thank you so much, Mark, for the $2 donation. I do appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Smash that like button. GS, good morning. Good morning. Did you guys have a nice Tuesday? I was a little MIA. I put out content yesterday, but I was literally in the barber chair, the tattoo chair for 9 hours? No, 8.5 hours. Let me tell you something. That shit hurt, but we got through it. So, and we didn't even make a peep. I just kept that shit all to myself. You know what I mean? All right, let's get into the news. So let's go over the market recap, of course. So the cryptocurrency market absolutely sending this morning. Why? I don't know why. Who knows why? I mean, we're expecting bad news for the FOMC meeting, which is what, the 2nd to the 3rd. So we're going to see exactly what happens. This could be one of those, it could be a trap. You know what I mean? It could be a trap. So we'll see what happens when it comes to the market continuing to pump. Now, Bitcoin did touch $30,000 this morning. It promptly pulled back. We'll see what's going on with that Ethereum up here hovering around $2,000. I mean, it is what it is, but we'll see what happens going forward. But it's good to see the cryptocurrency market pumping. $1.2 trillion market cap in an environment where there's so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt that there ever was, honestly, in the last year and a half. I mean, the first 4 months of this year have been absolutely insane. Now, why has it been insane, right? Because Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC, has been laying the hammer down on cryptocurrency, right? He's been literally going after so many different cryptocurrency entities, which are a part of the story today, a part of the news segment. But did Gary contradict himself? Remember, there was one thing he talked about, how he used to teach classes about blockchain technology. Now, let's revisit what happened about a week ago when Gary spoke to Congress and when Mr. McHenry asked him if ETH was a security or not.
Ether is one of the most popular digital assets and powers the Ethereum blockchain. Back in 2018, then SEC Corporation Finance Director Bill Hinman stated that he believed Ether was not a security. Last month, CFTC Chair Benham expressed his view that Ether is a commodity. The State Attorney General of New York asserted in a court filing last month that Ether is a security. Clearly, an asset cannot be both a commodity and a security. Do you agree?
Actually,
do you agree,
all
Gary?
Securities are commodity under the Commodity and Exchange Act. It's that we are excluded commodities. But I would agree that a security cannot be also an excluded commodity and an included commodity. I'm sorry, Chair, just to talk about the Commodity Exchange Act more precisely.
Okay, so do you recognize, how would you categorize Ether then?
Look, I think that the general sweep of what Congress did, not just in the 30s, but as amended.
I'm asking you, sitting in your chair now, to make an assessment under the laws as exist. Is Ether a commodity or a security?
Answer the question, Gary.
Without speaking to anyone.
I know you've repeatedly said you're not going to speak to one, except you've spoken to one, Bitcoin. So I'm asking you to speak to a second one, the second largest market cap here.
And speaking to the tokens, there's 10 to 12,000. If there's a group of entrepreneurs in the
I'm asking
middle,
about one.
The public is anticipating a profit based on the.
I'm asking you a specific question, Chair Gensler. I said this in private. This should be no shock to you. I'm asking this question. Is Ether a commodity or a security?
And again, it depends on the facts and the law. And if there's a group of individuals.
I'm asking you about the facts and the law sitting in your seat and the judgment you are making.
And so, Mr. Chair, I think you would not want me to prejudge because I'm also.
But you have prejudged on this. You've taken 50 enforcement actions. We're finding out as we go, as you file suit, as people get Wells
55 enforcement actions.
Notices on what is a security in your view, in your agency's view. I'm asking you a very simple question about the second largest digital asset. What is your view?
And my view is if there's a group of individuals in the middle that the public is
anticipating. All right, so let me just ask a second question then. Do you think it serves the market for an object to be viewed by the commodities regulator as a commodity and the securities regulator to be viewed as a security? Do you think that provides safety and soundness for the product? Do you think it provides consumer protection? Do you think it serves the value of innovation? I think no should be a very simple answer for you here.
I think
that uncertainty is bad, is it not?
And I think that Congress has said that there's one agency, the Securities and Exchange Commission, under this committee.
And you won't answer my question, and you're the head of that agency. So give me a break. Come on.
I'm answering it in the generic because you would not want me to speak about any one set of facts and circumstance.
Okay, so, but you've already spoken. Have you said anything about Bitcoin?
My predecessors and the agency itself has spoken to them.
Okay, but you're not willing to do the same about Ether. Okay, so let me just step back. there's a lack of clarity here in the marketplace. Can you at least agree to that?
I think that the clarity is there. The law is clear.
All
that
right.
There's a group
So
of
let me
individuals
be
who rely
All
explicit about this. The market doesn't see it. Your regulatory actions and the CFTC's regulatory actions say that there's a great deal of uncertainty here. It is the intention of this committee to fix that uncertainty and actually provide a sound legal basis for this.
Okay, obviously this is from a week ago, right? We talked about this, a lot of confusion and those sorts of things when it comes to does Gary think Ethereum's a security? And what's, because before Gary, right? Gary didn't say it, right? But before Gary, I mean, it was said that Ethereum is not a security. And my thing is like, how do you label ETH not a security, but other cryptocurrencies like it, right? Like the Cardanos like it, like the Solanas, like what's the difference, right? Just because it was an OG, or are we basing it off of, like I don't know, veteran status, like, or like it's a vet in the game, or are we basing it off of the technology and what it's doing and those sorts of things? Because ETH is very similar to a lot of different cryptocurrencies in the space. Well, so Gary over here, he's chair of the SEC. He's acting this way. I think it's an all-out war against crypto, but we'll have to see, right? Now, a video surfaced of him from 2018 in a MIT graduate course called Blockchain and Money. Gary Gensler, the current president of SEC, was the professor. The hypocrisy speaks for itself. Listen to this.
So we already know in the U.S. and in many other jurisdictions that 3/4 of the market are not ICOs or not what would be called securities, even in the U.S., Canada.
Okay, let's run that back.
So we already know in the U.S. and in many other jurisdictions that 3/4 of the market are not ICOs or.
So this is 2018. He's talking about 3/4 of the market. You think XRP and Binance and maybe Ethereum should be, I don't know, labeled not a security? Do you think they're part of that? All right, let's continue the video. Let me start it over and we'll continue from start to finish.
So we already know in the U.S. and in many other jurisdictions that 3/4 of the market are not ICOs or not what would be called securities, even in the U.S., Canada, and Taiwan, the 3 jurisdictions that follow something similar to the Howey test that we've talked about. 3/4 of the market is non-securities. It's just a commodity, a cash. So you'll hear debates about initial coin offerings and what's a security and what's not a security. Relevant and important debate. But for 3/4 of the market, it's not particularly relevant as a legal matter, as a regulatory matter. Brodish.
Okay, so what happened between 2018 and now? I mean, a lot has happened in the cryptocurrency world, but what has changed with the Howey test? So here's the thing. When we look at whether something is security or a commodity, you have to keep in mind that these rules were made in the 30s, right? 1930. Yeah, 100 years ago. So don't you think that something new like blockchain technology or cryptocurrency would need some sort of, I don't know, new rules because, it's not 1930 anymore. You know what I mean? I don't have to drink out of a different, water fountain. You know what I mean? This is before, we've advanced as a civilization in so many ways, over the last 100 years. I don't know. Hitler's not a thing anymore. You know what I mean? Some things are just different. You know what I mean? And of course we still have the same rules for crypto. And the big issue and what we're starting to see a fight back from, of course, the bald-headed bandit, which is Brian Armstrong, which is the CEO of Coinbase, is we want regulatory clarity. We want it so bad that Coinbase is going to sue the SEC to get some sort of cryptocurrency regulatory clarity. You know what I mean? That's the move now. Coinbase is taking the fight to Gary Gensler. In fact, he's the one who retweeted this. So Brian Armstrong, and of course, there's a ton of video of him contradicting himself, right? And Brian Armstrong was the one who posted this and put, wow, right? Wow, right? Absolutely insane. And this person that retweeted that said that I have 100+ more timestamps from his other lectures, 24 videos in this course. I marked that present conflicts of interest or inconsistent with his recent congressional testimony. Tell your team to slide in my DMs. You know what I mean? So this person has more video on Gary, you know what I mean? Contradicting himself, which is like, dude. Of course he's in a different position now. He's the chair of the SEC. I'm sure this is like his life's work. I mean, he's made it to the top, but still, man, we're all confused here. Cryptocurrency is confused. And obviously it's an attack on crypto, right? That's what we think it is. It's an attack, a clear attack on crypto, right? And I like the fact that Coinbase is saying, hey, you know what? If you're not going to go ahead and give us any, clarity here, the only U.S. regulated, the only U.S. publicly traded company, right, I believe is just Coinbase, right? It doesn't have a token like a lot of these other exchanges. They're saying, you know what? All right, well, maybe we'll just go work somewhere else. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll just go operate in another country or operate in multiple countries, right? So it's pushing talent out of the United States. It's pushing talent out of the United States so much that a guy, right, who's been crypto is dead in America, who's been so bullish. We covered this yesterday. Chamath let's call him Chamath P, a guy who's been historically bullish on crypto, says that, this guy, the same guy who said that Bitcoin could hit $200,000, says that he thinks that crypto is dead in America thanks to regulators, which is very interesting, right? That's not good to see somebody like that. People are saying, oh, he's just saying that to manipulate the market. Why would he say that to manipulate the market? He's not a fucking institution. Why would he say that? You know what I mean? That's probably how he feels. Now, obviously, he's dumb as hell for saying that Bitcoin could. Wait, was this? I think this was during the last bull run. Maybe it wasn't. I take that back. There were many people predicting 100K Bitcoin during the last bull run. It didn't happen. But he said that Bitcoin could hit $200,000. And that's still a possibility. But saying crypto dead in America is a big deal because what happens in America, usually happens with the rest of the world, right? We are the trendsetters when it comes to just, I don't know, everything, right? We are the trendsetters. So, Gary Gensler over here contradicting himself, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when it comes to Coinbase suing the SEC and seeking regulatory clarity. So let me know what you think in the comments. I think this is great. I think it's good that they're being proactive in this situation and taking the fight to Gary Gensler. All right, so we'll see what happens here, but I like to see this. You know what I mean? All right, the next story. And I feel bad mostly for people who have money stuck on Voyager. Shout out to Biz. Shout out to me. I only have $100 there, and Biz already sent me a big donation for my lost $100. Thank you so much, Biz. But Voyager, right? So this is what happens when a cryptocurrency exchange goes down, right? Keep in mind that unlike a lot of other things, your cryptocurrency is not insured, right? It's not insured, right? If it's not cash, it's not insured, right? There's no FDIC insurance for cryptocurrency. In fact, when cryptocurrency entities go bankrupt, well, they owe a lot of people money. They owe a lot of more important people money than you. One would say the customer is the most important person, but not when they go to bankruptcy court, right? They have to pay a lot more people before you end up getting any of your money. And usually it's pennies on the dollar, maybe 50 cents, maybe 70 cents. It depends what kind of deal is worked out when the company is purchased or their assets are purchased or whatever. Now, Voyager went down around the same time that FTX fell, right? It was one of the dominoes to fall after the Terra Luna collapse, right? Voyager had a different kind of marketing and appeal strategy from typical exchanges, right? Because people saw it less of as a crypto exchange, but more as like a typical, Webull kind of thing, right? Or a typical Robinhood kind of thing. They didn't see it as like a regular crypto exchange. That was kind of their thing. I think they had a stock and they had a token, right? So Voyager was a little different. But of course, it went under, and a lot of people have a lot of money stuck on that platform. In fact, I know people who have tens of thousands of dollars stuck on Voyager, right? And since then, Binance US has been trying to buy Voyager out. So at least people can get back something, right? And I was hearing 70 cents on the dollar. I was hearing 50 cents on the dollar. So, I mean, who knows how much people are going to get back, but look, something's better than nothing, right? Something's better than nothing. You know what I mean? So this came out in December. U.S. review could delay or block Binance deal for Voyager. So as soon as this deal was announced, U.S. said absolutely not. Okay, then the deal went through, right? Allegedly. This is December 30th, right? Now, this is March 28th. U.S. appeal halts Binance from buying Voyager crypto accounts. So now they couldn't do it then. All right, then the deal went through again. So we were all like fired up because this was happening again. Just recently, again, Binance US terminates deal to acquire Voyager digital assets. Now, this is Binance terminating the deal, not the US. So what happened? Let's find out. It says, Voyager has taken to Twitter to reveal that Binance US has terminated its asset purchase agreement. Moreover, the news arrives after the federal government greenlit the $1 billion acquisition deal that was put in place by the American arm of the crypto exchange following its previous halting of the proposed acquisition. So it looks like the government stopped it twice, but this time, I don't know what happened near the end. Binance said, no, we're not going to do it, right? Obviously, they said this is the U.S. arm, different CEO. But of course, I'm sure CZ's in the background working on things. It says, today, Voyager announced that they had received a letter terminating the agreement. Additionally, the bankrupt lender commented on the development, subsequently stating their, quote, Chapter 11 plans allows for direct distribution of cash and crypto to customers, a toggle option via the Voyager platform, right? So after this acquisition, it would allow people to get some of the money back. So it says, after a long road that involved intervention from the U.S. government, Voyager has officially revealed that Binance US is terminating the asset purchase agreement. Moreover, the $1 billion acquisition was said to be terminated following a letter issued by to Voyager from the Binance American arm. Taken to Twitter, and of course, they talked about it. I don't know why this repeats itself again. So this is the tweet. It says, Binance US has made a difficult decision to exercise its right to terminate the asset purchase agreement with Voyager. While our hope throughout this process was to help Voyager customers access their crypto in kind, the hostile and uncertain regulatory climate. Oh, okay. Let me keep reading this. In the United States, has introduced an unpredictable operating environment impacting the entire American business community. We are focused on creating a safe platform where our customers can participate in the digital asset economy. So it looks like the reason why they paused the deal was because of the whole issue with the United States and regulatory. So it pretty much at the end of the day, it wasn't Binance US, it was the government again. Very, very sad. Very, very unfortunate for people who lost money or who have money stuck on this exchange. So sorry, it'd be like that sometimes, you know, but man, crazy, right? Crazy. All right. So that sucks, right? Because if you have money stuck on there, I mean, looks like it's still, you know, everything's still in flux. Now, let's talk about some meme coins because we are starting to see some recovery for some meme coins. And of course, we're going to be focusing on Pepe, Volt, and SHIB today. Now, Pepe, you know, everybody hating on Pepe. Don't hate on Pepe, man. Leave Pepe alone. Let Pepe do its thing. You know what I mean? Let Pepe do its thing. You know what I mean? A lot of people hating on Pepe, but I like this meme coin. I think it's fun. I think it's good for the cryptocurrency space. I think it only makes things better. And real quick, shout out to Honda K24 for celebrating 1 month on the channel. Love it. It says Trump and the Bitcoin halving soon. Do not miss the opportunity. Canada. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting election cycle. And just be wary, guys. This election cycle is going to drive a lot of people apart and make a lot of people not like each other, right? It's just going to happen. So, all right. So Pepe still doing its thing and recovering quite a little bit from the major dump. Now, this major dump happened after it was announced that they were not going to get listed on OKX after Bone and another AI project won the listing competition, right? But it's still hot number one and it's still trending. I mean, yesterday, what was crazy is that they pointed out that these guys had about 2.03 million tweets talking about Pepe. And if you type in Pepe on Google, you can see that every crypto news article, right? Every crypto news media article has been talking about Pepe. We see 2.03 million tweets, you know? I don't know why they posted this because the meme contest is over already, but I like what they're doing. They're getting in the mix when it comes to just, you know, posting and those sorts of things and being active in the community. I want to see more use case next. So we'll see what use case they have in the future, right? We'll see what use case they have in the future and to see exactly what they're trying to do, right? Now, one of the biggest, you could say controversies and people talk about Pepe is the wallets in this team. You know, the wallets, people are concerned because the wallets hold so much and, you know, and those sorts of things. And I have to say something. Look at guys, if you think that these guys developing these meme coins are in this for their health, they're not, right? They want to make money. It's a tale as old as time. These guys want to get rich too. We're hoping that what they can do, like we saw with SHIB and many other cryptocurrency projects, is that they can add use case along the way, right? Now, when I look at some of these top wallets, I do see them aping into other popular meme coins. I even saw one that had Mononoke Inu in their wallet. You know, and these guys had like $800,000 worth of Pepe. They had Mononoke Inu in their wallet. They had dust of Mononoke Inu, about 1 cent. So these people are actual degenerates. They're us. They're one of us, you know? Does this have a use case yet? No. Can it still pump and make a lot of people a lot of money? Yes. Is that just meme coins? Yes. Right. Remember, during the last bull run, how many meme coins launched with no use case and made a lot of people a lot of money? A lot did, but they're dangerous. You got to be careful. Now, the upside of Pepe is they have 0% sales tax, but no buy, no sell, which is nutty, which means, well, they're going to need to be getting money from somewhere, right? So they have a centralized exchange wallet. I'm guessing that's for to provide liquidity. And I'm sure some of their top holders, some of the devs, are going to be using some of this token to pay for things, right? I'm almost positive that's what's going to happen. So none of this surprises me at all. None of this is a bombshell to me, really, at all. It's just kind of normal in my opinion. So Pepe still doing its thing, still looking strong. Now, what's up with the Volt Army, right? Shout out to the Volt Army. Now, I know some people are mad, you know what I mean, in the community that, I'm talking about Pepe and other people are talking about Pepe, but I talk about cryptocurrency here. I talk about all cryptocurrency. I'm lucky enough to have Volt sponsor me for the month and, add me to their payroll, and talk about them. And I like the project. I'm invested. A lot of people in my chat are Volt Army. You know what I mean? So I'm not here picking sides. I'm talking about all the crypto because all the crypto is important. And Pepe pumping doesn't take anything away from Volt. Remember that. Volt's more established. They have more of a reputation in the game. More people trust Volt because Volt actually has a use case. And it's already been around for more than a year. Like, it's already had some skin in the game. It's proved itself. So don't think that just because Pepe's pumping that takes away from Volt. You know what I mean? Volt's going to be just fine. Volt ain't going nowhere. Volt has many catalysts spread out the year. Now, the cool thing, right? Check this out. So this is the 3-part thread. More and bigger products to keep integrating VoltChange widget by the day. 130 as of today. Now, what's so important about this? What is the big contradiction from this to other people getting mad at Pepe? Because VoltChange, the main use case of Volt is about community building. It's about meme coin communities coming together. The whole act of putting the VoltChange widget on your website is so you can burn your token and Volt's token. So if you get mad at Pepe and other frog-like projects for doing that, you're excluding a bunch of other projects, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It's my crypto journey, not my Volt Inu journey, right? That's important. But it's like Volt is about community building because we're stronger together, especially meme coins. Like, people don't like meme coins. They hate on meme coins. We're stronger together, right? But new projects start getting listed on VoltiCard. VoltiFlex will soon offer staking options for any project. The VDSC Battle Royale will eventually onboard thousands of non-crypto gamers into the Volt ecosystem, with many upcoming surprises and revenue streams for Volt and VDSC holders. Many other utilities products are yet to be announced and detailed, but they have one primary goal in common: attracting millions of users to one of the most vaulted DeFi ecosystems using Volt and VDSC as utility and NFT. You know what I mean? So Volt still community building. Like to see that. I'll be putting out a video on this today. So absolutely sending, you know what I mean, and doing their thing. And this is what we like to see. Crypto communities are stronger together, right? So that's very important, right? Very, very important. You know what I mean? All right. Let's talk about SHIB, because SHIB has been going crazy too. Not in the sense that the price has been running, because honestly, it's been pretty lackluster. But recently we saw one of the main and most important cryptocurrencies in the SHIB Inu ecosystem, Bone, get a little bit of more, a little bit of a W. Why? These guys just got listed on OKX. Well, what's important about OKX, right? Well, OKX is the 5th most trusted cryptocurrency exchange. And when we go to volume, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 when it comes to volume. Those are some nice numbers, right? So shout out to the SHIB community, shout out to the Bone community for getting that OKX listing. The SHIB community came together, showed its strength, and now, you know what I mean? They are actually getting listed on a nice exchange. Now, another thing I want to talk about is one of the most important things in the space, because Shaitoshi, the anonymous dev for Shiba Inu, right, has been, they said hard at work. Now, obviously, in 2022, they had a little bit of a over-promising and under-delivering problem, right? They did. Let's be honest now, they did. Right? Shibarium was supposed to come out last year, didn't come out. Right? People were getting mad about it. It'd be like that, right? Now, what's important about any layer 2s or any different kind of networks, right? Because Shibarium's a layer 2. Has to be secure, has to be safe, right? Has to be scalable, has to be decentralized. And those are the problems it needs to work on. Security is a big part of that, right? So when I see this article, of Certic talking about SHIB and how it's safe and those sorts of things, talking about Skynet and stuff. And if you guys don't know what Skynet is, Skynet's pretty much a constant service that is running to make sure, right? That the security is good in a project, right? To make sure, the contract is good and those sorts of things, right? You have to take the time to make Shibarium safe and secure, right? Because they can't be putting out something that's going to wreck a lot of people, right? We just can't do that. It's not going to be good for the SHIB community, right? Shibarium, in my opinion, has the opportunity to be a nice hub for meme coins and other small cap cryptocurrency projects that want to, get some of the support of the SHIB community, right? Because that's what it's about. SHIB community is going to buy SHIB endorsed tokens, especially SHIBs, especially products being launched on Shibarium, right? So I like to see this, right? So this was the OKX things. You could see the competitors were Pepe, Optimus AI, Bonk, Bone, and AR Dodge. And I think that ARB Dodge, AI Doge, and Bone won. So that's awesome. Now, recently, SHIB is working on their metaverse. So we'll see, right? The metaverse door is wide open, in my opinion, when it comes to who can succeed. Of course, we have our OGs in the space. We have our Decentralands, right? Our Manas. We have our Sandboxes, our Sands, right? We have our Ape Coins, I guess, even though this is not even done, right? The other side, right? People already minted land. We have our Juggernauts, but SHIB is a Juggernaut too. Can they succeed in the metaverse? It's going to be interesting, right? The door is wide open, right? So that is the SHIB news. Not a ton going on, but shout out to Bone getting crazy listings. I mean, got listed on Huobi, got listed on, Huobi. It got listed on, OKX. So, yep, Brian, we're going to be talking about 100X near the 9 a.m. mark, or after the news is done. We'll go ahead and talk about some sponsors here in a second. And then what's up, Professor? How you doing? We have the Dream and 100X shills in the chat. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So, remember, guys, the Certic audit, and I see this a lot, doesn't mean a project isn't going to rug your ass. It just means their contract is safe, right? So keep that in mind. It's very important. A lot of people think that a Certic audit means that it's, that it's safe. The thing is, like, a lot of developers during the last bull run, what they did is they got Certic audits, even though they didn't plan on sticking around for a while, because it would net them more money than it would net them more money, right? So the cost, meaning the cost of the Certic audit wouldn't outweigh how much volume they would get because they have a Certic audit, right? So that's important to understand. A lot of products have Certic audits, the gold standard, right? Gold standard. All right, so that is the meme coin news. All right, let's move on to the last piece of news, which I think is interesting because what we thought USDC, we thought USDC, was safe, but it seems like there are some concerns, right? So Circle CEO blames U.S. crypto crackdown for declining USDC market cap. Now, we're not going to read this article, but we're going to talk about it here, right? So it says the market cap of USDC, a stablecoin issued by Circle, has reduced nearly by half over the past 6 months following a regulatory crackdown and banking crisis. Recently, we had the SEC send Paxos, which mints Binance stablecoin BUSD, a whale's notice, right? Or pretty much told them to stop it, right? Stop operating. We saw a $16 billion market cap shrink all the way down to an $6 billion market cap. That is most of its 66% of its market cap-ish, right? Done. The cool thing is that when it went under, or when it started going under, Paxos said that Binance, they had enough BUSD to, honor every transaction. And it turns out that's true. Why? Because their peg has not broken, right? They've been close to $1, if not just a little bit under, if not just a little bit over. So Binance has been doing a good job when it comes to the massive sell-off of their stablecoin. You know what I mean? So BUSD is probably not going to be the thing in a year, and we're starting to see the market cap slowly decline, right? As it probably goes to zero, but it turns out a lot of people can still redeem their USDC for whatever fiat they have, or BUSD for whatever fiat they have. Now, I didn't notice this. We're starting to see the same thing when it comes to USDC, right? Obviously, right at the beginning of March, right? I mean, right when we started to see a massive sell-off when it came to BUSD, we saw a 44 billion or 40-something billion dollar market cap dip all the way down to a $30 billion market cap as of today. So USDC is slowly losing money too, right? Now, remember when Silicon Valley Bank went under, the biggest loser would have been USDC if the government didn't step in. Of course, there was other tech and technology companies and other cryptocurrency companies. And Gary Gensler did label Silicon Valley Bank as this cryptocurrency company, and it's not, right? Keep that in mind. It's not. We started to see a mass sell-off, right? We started to see the market cap slowly decline, right? And we saw it to peg badly. This thing got to like 89 cents, right? Let's go to the price. Let's go to the last 3 months. We saw this thing get down to what? It says 91 cents, but the thing was like 89 cents for a little bit. And people were freaking the fuck out, as they should. Of course, the government stepped in, right? The government stepped in and they went ahead and made sure that they didn't go under, right? All the depositors didn't go under. But of course, Silicon Valley Bank is underwater right now or just dead, right? But USD is still here because the depositor, which is USDC, would be getting the $3 billion back, right? So that's interesting, right? So Circle CEO blames U.S. crypto crackdown. Now, I thought that USDC is kind of like the darling of the U.S. regulators because it's backed by BlackRock, and I thought that, Silicon Valley Bank having a huge stake in it would help, but it just turns out our government doesn't like crypto in general. All the people I thought that were cool with our government, with crypto, they're not. Like, I figured that Paxos minting Binance in the United States would make our government cool with Paxos. I thought that the Coinbase, since they operate in the United States, would be cool with our government, and they're not. And it just, obviously, it's an attack on crypto, right? It's a coordinated attack on crypto. They don't like it for some reason. And they're getting people even like Chamath to say that crypto is dead in the United States, right? So it's most unfortunate. It'd be like that sometime, you know what I mean? But, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. And a lot of people are not going to be wanting to live in the United States. A lot of people are not going to be wanting to do that. Very, very interesting, right? Very interesting. Right, so it is what it is. But that's the news for today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get into a little bit of a shout out to my sponsor here. Hashtag ad, hashtag I'm being paid by 100X to talk about them. But I do like this product, small cap product with the potential to go crazy. Of course, the burden of proof is on them to prove how good they'll be in the space. But check this out. So holder appreciation contest and giveaway, $2,500 giveaway, right? Of course, links to everything is in the description down below. That's right. We love all of you. So join us in some fun, win some money for just being a holder, or win some money with buy and hold. So nice. We like to see that, right? So check this out. So buy and hold contest, right? So that's pretty self-explanatory, right? Very, very important. And check this out. Looks like we have another exchange listing, an exchange listing for 100X gems, which is always going to be bullish, right? Obviously, any exchange listing is bullish for a cryptocurrency because that gets volume. Also, it looks like they're having a smart contract audit. So that's good too, right? We need all these sorts of things. These are basic things that cryptocurrencies need, and we're starting to see the team check it off. So shout out to 100X Gems, who's actually pumping quite nicely, up 18% on the day. That's what we like to see, right? For making good on their word and continuing to pump and put out good catalysts for the community. Running cryptocurrency products isn't cheap. This guy is trying his best to make it happen. So it says first Uniswap. Then, of course, they're part of the Voltage ecosystem, right? They have Volti Change on their website, right? They have the widget, and then they're on Coin Tiger, and now they're getting P2B. Let's go, baby. So audit is done. Nice. So audit is finished. So shout out to the 100X Club. Awesome. Maybe we'll have an AMA or something like that. We can get that set up or something like that. So, all right. So with that, guys, that is the cryptocurrency news. Let's hang out. Let's do a little bit of Q&A, chat with you guys for a little bit. And then I'm going to make some food for the day and put out some content. You know what I mean? So if you guys don't know my routine, my usual routine is my usual routine for the day is like I make all my food for the day right after coffee and crypto. I usually eat the same thing too. Yeah, an AMA would be good. Yeah, maybe we can get that set up. Kay says, how the hell is the stock market and crypto going up in a recession? People could say it could be pumping and dumping all the way to the bottom. So Josh says, hey, bro, you going to the Bitcoin conference in Miami? I actually might this time. What's the contract? 100x. Links to everything is in the description down below. Sacco, click their website, and you can go ahead and see. Let me see. And then you can go ahead and check out. Let me see. I'll put it in the chat. Remember, always invest with caution, guys. I bought a bag. Obviously, they're paying me, but I did buy a bag for this product, so I have skin in the game too, right? Usually the contract right here. Boom. Make sure you always get the right one from the real website, right? Pepe Coin 1000x said Gary Gensler $20 billion market cap soon would shock me. Gary Gensler $20 billion market cap soon. Oh, the project Pepe, yeah, that was crazy. There's a Gensler token, right? Of course there is, right? Of course there is. Yeah, so there was a project called Come Inu, which when I saw that I had to get off Twitter for the day. I was like, hey, I'm done. I'll show you guys right now. First of all, look at all the sick art from my artist, man. It's fucking sick. Give me a second. Where was that at? Yeah, Come Inu was trending yesterday, which is pretty much Twitter in a nutshell, right? Twitter in a nutshell. Yeah, crypto's a hedge against inflation. Yeah, man, it is. I mean, if you look at the past year and a half, it hasn't been, but historically, you could say yes, right? Since its inception, because the dollar. Yeah, what was peak inflation? Like a lot. Right? I don't know what the numbers were, like 7 something, right, or 8 something, or was it 9? It was something crazy, right? But crypto is obviously down significantly from its all-time high. So it depends when you've bought it, right? So it is a hedge against inflation in the grand scheme of things, but not in the short term. I do think Wagner can 100x easily, right? Do I know? I don't know, but definitely can. The Jizz token. Did I remember the Jizz token or Cum Rocket? Remember Cum Rocket? Cum Rocket's actually a token. Let's see if it's still on here. I think it's like I think the ticker's Cum. Yeah, it's called Cum Rocket. Yeah. Jay says, here's some paid promotion. Shield me, bro. Shout out to Jay. Appreciate you for the $5 donation, brother. I do appreciate that. Shout out to Jayhawk. Jayhawk did send me some comics. I appreciate that, bro. With a little I won't get into that right now, but I appreciate you, Jayhawk. Thank you so much, bro. Imagine explaining Come Inu to my tax lady when she goes through my crypto. Yeah, exactly, right? Salty says, Salty Falafels, which I love that name, says, did you see the Tate coin was going up? I know, but not sure if it'll rug or it's safe. Is there a Tate coin? Let's check it out. Is it on here? Oh, it is on here. Oh, it is pumping 80%. Yeah. Oh, this thing's, when did this come out? Did this get listed today? Let's see. It $600,000 market cap. Let's see. Let's see if we're feeling degenerate. Let's post it in the Dex tools and check out the contract and everything, because you got to do your due diligence, right? So yeah, this thing was listed a day ago. Jesus, these guys are Jesus. This thing is pumping. All right, so 0% in, 0% out. I mean, this doesn't look bad. Let's go to holders. Let's go to holders. I might have to ape a little bit right now. My palms are sweaty. My palms are sweaty. You know what I mean? Of course, it's not an endorsement, but let's go to holders. 768 holders is kind of a lot for it just being in existence since yesterday, but so it doesn't look like it's so this is Uniswap liquidity. This wallet has a lot. Yeah, all they have is here. Or yeah, man. So I mean, look at if you think that these people make, I mean, it's a good degenerate play, right? If there's 0% in, 0% out, contract's not renounced, it's a decent degenerate play, but you still can get rugged. Trust me. Doesn't mean you're probably still going to get rugged. You know what I mean? Matthew says, what does crypto is dead in America mean to us that hold crypto? Matthew, they think that crypto kind of, well, obviously if the United States completely just dunks on crypto and there's no future for crypto in the United States, obviously the value of crypto would go down, but that's because we're the world's superpower. Now there is a shift. We're starting to see a shift when it comes to people not choosing the US dollar, right? To choose other currencies over it, their own currency and stuff like that. But make no mistake, that's far from happening, right? The U.S. dollar dominance is still here. It's going to be here for a while. We're still the big daddies of the world, but that may change in the future, right? Now it's weird to root against like your country's currency, being prosperous, but the thing is, like, we like crypto, and the USA is not friendly to crypto. Will that change if we get somebody else in office? Will that change if we get a Republican in office? Maybe. Will that change if we get a DeSantis in office? Yeah. Will that change if we get a Trump in office? I don't know. Trump has spoken out against crypto before. He doesn't like crypto. All right? He doesn't like it, but maybe that'll change if we get new people in office. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But that means all the talent, all the innovators, all the people would leave the United States. So that's what that means. So that's very, very important, right? Yeah, Tate's pumping. I mean, this is a degenerate play. Just remember that if you're going to be buying this, you're probably going to get wrecked, right? So, you know what I mean? And I swear I'm not buying this on another tab right now. I swear I'm not buying this on another tab. You know what I mean? I'm just over here, looking at stuff, I'm not putting in any money right now to this, right? I'm not, I'm just over here making sure the slippage is correct. I mean, over here, making sure the slippage is not, wait, I didn't need a sign for that? $19. All right, we'll see what happens, right? Let's roll the dice, baby. Let's roll the dice. Take coin out. This is definitely a rug. This is 100% a rug. This should have probably a rug. I mean, look at these little bots. Look at this bot. This bot's making out like a bandit. Look at this bot. All right. Jake was saying yesterday, if Tate finds out, he might hate on it since apparently he's against crypto now. Is he really? I didn't know that. Brad says, God, I wish I had free capital right now. I want to do some degen stuff. Yeah, degen's just gambling. Like, all this is just literally just gambling. In the grand scheme of things, like, it's just all a big gamble, right? Keep that in mind. Yeah, I have Pepe. I have Pepe, David. I have about a G of Pepe, I'd say. I bought a bag of Pepe, so we'll see what happens. Crack addict, you itching? I need it. Tate just doesn't pee on dogs. It will still be your friend. Well, I don't think that Tate just doesn't pee on dogs and will still be your friend. Yeah, that Volt drama is interesting. I don't really want to get into that because I'm still trying to be on the Volt team, and you know what I mean? I don't want them to think that I'm hating on Volt. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not. I ain't hating on it, You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's kind of lame. It's kind of lame to think that just because you talk about another crypto, like, you can't talk. It's like it's nuts to me, right? I made a video about Saitama yesterday saying I was wrong. People think I'm coming back to the Saitama side. Nah, but it got views, so I'm making another video today. Obviously, right? Obviously, I'm making another video today on it. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't surprise to see this rug tomorrow, right? They got listed on CoinMarketCap in a day, which is kind of amazing. CoinMarketCap is pretty shady, right? Keep in mind that it's a pay-to-play kind of thing, right? And they don't rank things accurately. If you look at like Crypto Bubbles, who has like no vested interest, they rank things correctly. Like, you see Hex top 9 right here, which it should be. Hex is nowhere to be found when it comes to the top cryptocurrencies. Even though it should be. Even though liquidity is low, it should be a top cryptocurrency still, right? It's still a big deal, but I mean, it is what it is, To me, it's kind of crazy not to see that, I don't know. Give me a second. Like, this bot went ahead and sandwiched me right now. I just got sandwiched for my transaction right now. This bot just sandwiched me. So thank you so much. Yes, make sure, let's push those like buttons up into the old algorithm. We have 172 people in the house and only 80 likes, guys. Let's smash that like button. Your part got rugged with Andy Coin. Yeah, dude, we all get rugged, right? This is part of the game, right? It's part of the game. So, is Jasmine running? maybe I need to make more Jasmine content. I just don't think it's interesting, to be honest. It looks kind of boring. What's up, Maybe? Well, how you doing, baby? Good morning. Good morning. I'm bullish on Switch. I keep telling you, I got in at 0.0. I've been talking about. What is that, Edgar? What's the ticker? What's the ticker for that? Tate doesn't pee on dogs. I mean, obviously Pepe's being like, it's. But has Pepe come out and said F the Volt community? No, they haven't. Why? Because they're focusing on success. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I think it's corny. I don't want to get too much into it. Yeah, man. It's a lot of big drama show. People are going to get all mad. Well, I don't care. I say what I mean. What's up, Samer? How you doing? You still scamming people? I'm just kidding. Samer, you can come hang out as long as you sit nicely. I'm just messing with you, Samer. Welcome back. Good to have you, man. I saw you on Austin's channel the other day. Do I hold any Shiba Doge? Probably Dusty, but that's about it. ISOs are interesting. I would say ISOs, they're very interesting, right? I'm not a big fan of them, Steve, but there's a whole. If you want to like get somebody who's really into those, I like Crypto Mason. Crypto Mason's good. What's up, John? How you doing? Says, yo, stud, what's poppin'? Random tip, Maple Finance Monster. Nice, okay. Maple, what's so good about Maple Finance? What's so good about Maple Finance? What's up, Free Diz? Good morning, good morning. Andy moved to a V2. I got in a Tate X launch. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's a pretty low market cap right now. It could send. We'll see what happens, but. Caldwell, check out my OnlyFans? Absolutely not. I will not be checking out your OnlyFans. Saber said, I've been busy. I bought 4 houses and rent them out. Nice. Let's go. Congratulations. Yeah, Floki pumped last week. If you guys didn't know, or a couple days ago, Floki just got a Binance US listing. It's probably down a little bit today, but if you look at the month chart, I mean, yeah, cent. I think it went up like 50% in a day, right? So shout out to the Floki community. Love to see people taking W's. Get that money. Make that money, change your life, and make your money, change your life. Make your money, right? Make money, take profits, change your life. Buy a car, pay off your rent, your debt, right? Whatever you want. Take a trip. I don't care. It's your money. Do what you want. I don't care, bro. Give me a second. Why is this coming off? Oh. Crypto Talk Now covers them pretty good, but they are always talked about as if they do stuff. From what I see, Hope will do something. Hope. Is that a ticker? That's of course that's a ticker. Taking profits is important. It's important to pay yourself. So if you get a little bit of a pump, make sure to pay yourself. Take some money for you, you little hardworking degens. Make some money. You know, the Uniswap wallet, actually pretty cool. The Uniswap wallet, actually pretty cool. I like the way they do things. I like it. 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 I like the way they do things. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love it. I love it. Love it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Samer says, when you're buying your first house, Samer, I think I'm gonna. So Samer, I've thought about doing rental property, but I'm not the kind of guy for that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with renting and then checking it up and renovating it. I'm just not. I'm like the definition of work-life balance. I'm not one of those guys who's gonna work 16 hours a day. I'm not. I'm gonna work 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day. Maybe that's bad. Maybe that's not. Right. But I like to exercise. I'm training for kickboxing right now. I walk in the sunshine. I stretch. I spend time with my friends. To me, that's most important in my life. At 32, to me, that's all important to me. You know what I mean? That's all important to me. So I would, Samer, but that's too much. I will be buying my own house, though, in 3 to 5 years. I'm thinking 3 to 5 years. It's not really worth it right now in this market for me to get a house. You know, unless I can pay all cash. But, you know. Crypto Sugar says, you be spreading the truth about taking profits. In the beginning, I didn't take any profits. It really sucked because listening to everyone say don't take profits while everyone else did. Yeah, here's the thing about crypto. Here's the thing, Crypto Showgirl. Remember this. Whales are going to take profits. People that care about making money, they're going to take profits. You know what those people are not doing? They're not sitting in telegrams all day. They're not making YouTube content. They're not saying hold the bag. And if they are telling people hold the bag, they're the first ones selling. Remember something. It's all don't sell your bag until it comes time for you to sell a bag. What happens when you get to sell? What happens? Okay, say for example, you got into a cryptocurrency early and you 100x and you sold 100 ETH and it dumped the project, but you got in early and you made your 100x. That was your goal. Now you're going to get shamed. Why are you going to get shamed? Because you're dumping on the people who didn't sell yet, right? Because you're always someone's exit liquidity. So it's always don't sell until it's your turn to sell, right? Isn't that like fucked up mindset to have? So what I say is, who cares what other people think? Listen to what you think. You know what I mean? Listen to what you think. Jake Paul, no, I can't box Jake Paul. Kick my ass. I'll probably beat him at kickboxing match though. I think I could. I believe I could. But Jake Paul's an animal. He's a great athlete. He's a beast. Right? He's good at what he does. Yeah, but then I have to pay for a property company management. I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather just get my own house. I'd rather just get my own house. Really. And live in it. I know exactly where I want to live, so. Yeah, Steve, you know how it is. It's always don't sell so I can sell. You know what I mean? Because everybody's like, yeah, don't sell. Then they sell. And the same motherfuckers telling you not to sell are the same motherfuckers selling on you. I guarantee you that. I guarantee. DeFi's anonymous. DeFi's anonymous. This is why people say anything they can say anything, right? You don't know how much money someone has. None of you know. All right, there was a Volt influencer the other day on YouTube throwing shade at me saying these broke guys who don't know how to make 100K profit every day are telling people to take profits. Like, you're fucking stupid. You know what I mean? You don't know how much money I have. I don't know how much money you have. This DeFi. It's all up in the air. No one knows, right? So who's broke? Who's rich? Who knows? Who knows? No one knows. Nobody knows, right? So calling someone broke, one, dumb, and two, telling people not to take profits is stupid because their argument is don't take profits unless you have 100x. Well, what if somebody 100x? What if their goal was a 10x? What if their goal was a 3x? What if their goal was a 5x? Well, that's their goal. So take your profits. So it's crazy. Mint says, I can't wait to buy my first house next major run. Let's go. What's up, Cool and Chris? Says, I always take care of yourself, your family. Always take profits according to your investment plan, right? Appreciate that, Jayhawk. The object of the game is to buy and hodl until there is no more liquidity. Everybody knows that. Exactly. Right? Some of these people act like that. It's like, dude, no. You know what I mean? 1875. What's that? Dana Point. Hey, I like Dana Point. Make 100K a day, but don't take profits. That's so dumb. I don't know what 1875 is. And if it's a small cap cryptocurrency project, you're gonna have to pay me for a shill. Oh, okay. So 2035? Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Is this real? So our accurate market analysis from 1985. So these are the oh yeah, so 2035 is going to be the next like crazy where everything pumps. Nice. We got a little mini pump right here. Okay. And our recent health crisis. Yeah, it's crazy. When you look through the history of time, guys, when it comes to like pandemics, this is not our first one, right? If you go back and look at like the flu, right? I think it was the Spanish flu or something. What is that was it called? Everyone was wearing masks and stuff like that, but nice. I like this. That is beautiful, right? So this is in our lifetime, and this is less than a little more than 10 years for the next super cycle, right? It's not bad. We'll have a little mini cycles in between, but love to see it. I'd love to see it. Almost like it's been planned. Like, I know, right, Roger? Smash that like button. Yeah, if you guys could, put it in the Telegram, yeah? Smash that like button. I think we're at 97. Guys, we can get to 100 likes. We're at 97 likes. Let's go, baby. Push us up in the old algae. The old algae. Push us up. Send us. Man, I still think it's crazy that Tucker Carlson got canned and Don Lemon got canned on the same day, bro. That's nuts. You know? Rob says, I'm looking to take 100K in the bull market and at least get 2 properties and cash flow. Rob, and that's fucking fan. Rob, if you could take 100K out of a meme coin project and buy properties and have some cash flow, dude, good for you, man. Good for you. That's what I like to see. And that's what I like people to see, man. Like, one of the things that always like gets me is like just seeing how many people held the bag, bro. You know, held the bag and like have like zero money left because they just held the bag and they probably missed out on a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm telling you, getting 1,000x or even 100x could be a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? It could be. You may never get that chance again. And why'd you hold? Because some guy told you who made YouTube videos. And the funny about that guy making YouTube videos is that now he's probably not even making those sorts of videos anymore. You know? Betrayal, right? Betrayal. Apparently, a biolab in Sudan was bombed. Oh, Lord. Jack says, by the end of all my bags will be loaded where I need them to be. So let's start planning 2025. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly. Samer says, I held Saitama 400K. I remember when I had over 5 million. Don't you wish you would have took profits, Samer? You know, don't you wish? Yeah, you do. You sure do. Right. Hemi says, I want to buy land and build my dream house when I sell in the next bull run. Nice, Hemi. What does your dream home look like? My dream home, I want it to be here in Crown Point in California. I know California still, whatever. But I want it to be here in California. And I don't need anything too big. I do want 2 stories. I do want it mostly brown. I do want a nice little front yard and a big-ass backyard. So a nice little front yard, a big-ass backyard, because let me tell you something, California here, it's expensive. I do want a big tree house in my backyard for the kiddos. If I have kiddos, who knows? Maybe I'll just have a tree house for me to go into, I don't know, whatever in. But I want a big backyard for the doggo. I want it to be like wood kind of colored. Very earthy, lots of vegetation. I just don't want to take care of that. So I need to find myself a wife or a girlfriend who likes to deal with plants, because I do not. But I do like the aesthetic, right? So. Oh, Data4 with the $50 donation says, check out Metropolitans. Oh, thank you so much, Data4, which is probably the old BTFA shill group, because I'm pretty sure you guys are running that project too. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. And that's a product that Awesome is actually promoting. I appreciate you. Did I get you? Get you? I can do a full review if you want from me, but I'm not going to sit here and spend a bunch of time reviewing the project when I know you're a developer. Because only BTFA people drop that kind of money. Gotcha. Hey, give me a second donation if I got you. Did I get you? Did I get you? Come on. Give me a second donation if I got you, and then I'll do a review. Did I get you? Did I get you? Javi says 2-story home. No, I sold my 2-story home. Why not? Crypto Sugar says, I wish I would have took profits from Shinja. I got completely fire burned. If I would have saw you said that time, I definitely took some out. Dude. I feel bad. I see these comments every single day, bro. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. Hemi says, my dream home looks like a rich doctor dad in Twilight, or a Spanish-style house with a little area that I can do small form with solar panels so I could be off the grid. I wanted to. Okay. All right, Hemi. All right. Yeah, Data4, if you guys want to do some sort of deal, I got you. Let me know. But thank you so much. And if you guys want to check out I think Austin's promoting that. Thank you so much, Data4. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. I don't know who you are. I'm just fucking around. You could be whoever, but but thank you so much for the $50 donation. I do appreciate that. Keep rocks around the house to lay down landscape mesh to avoid bugs and weeds growing into your foundation. Dude, that's so hard for me. See, all that's a lot, right? So, I want to be close to a city. Edgar says ticker is Switch. I have the info on my Twitter. Okay. I'll check them out for you, Edgar. Switch. Which one is it? ESH? Oh, it's this one. Yeah. So this, okay, smart truck contract can be modified. When did this launch? Oh, this launched beginning of this month. I need a DGen play for the day. I got an itch for crypto. Oh, Ari Lash. Well, I aped into Tate earlier, but this could definitely rug. So I aped into this earlier, but it could definitely rug. So Cool Chris says, I can't wait to see you get your first million. I remember you saying that was your goal and you definitely deserve it. Wink. You've been consistently growing and maturing over the year. It's dope to see. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that, man. Hopefully I can add some value to your guys' day. Hangman, I appreciate you, Cool and Chris, man. And likewise to you, man. I need to get into the Sky people, what are they called? They hit me up, but you know, I'll talk to you a lot about that a little later, Cool and Chris, but the Sky people hit me up. We'll see. I don't know. I'm honestly, I gave them a chance when old guy Dave was talking about them, and then I don't know what happened to that one, but I lost a lot of my money staking. And I want to do promos and I want to take money, but at the same time, I don't want to wreck the community really bad, you know. So it's weird. I talked to Classic Crypto about this. It's a death loop. It's like you want to make money because we're not us smaller influencers. We're not there yet. Where these big these big safe cryptocurrency products, the VeChain, the Crypto.coms, are going to come out and sponsor us. Yes, CryptoDeb is getting, you could say, get sponsored by Binance. Yes, you could say, Believes is getting sponsored by TradingView and the Crypto.com, but it's just affiliate links. Like I get hit up with affiliate links all day. I don't like affiliate links, right? Great, whatever. But it's not necessarily a sponsorship, right? Right? It's just affiliate links, which means that when people, sign up for a Crypto.com account or a Binance account, they get money for it. So it's not like some life-changing thing. So we're kind of in a death loop where we have to take promos from small cap products. I just don't want to get wrecked again, right? I just joined Twitter, and you're the first I followed. My wife's going to be jealous. Hangman says, keep fighting Saitama, but the team keeps building in these bear markets. Last time I checked, they haven't rugged and still around. That's funny, and they will be making future millionaires. I mean, maybe if you go to top decentralized exchange, right? Hold on, top decentralized top decentralized exchanges, right? Saitama is what, number 120 something? Where is it? It's always changing. Did it go down more? Here it is. SataSwap. It's 135, right? So remember, just because Saitama hit $1 billion market cap or 7 billion doesn't mean they could do it again, right? So it's 135 when it comes to decentralized exchanges. What makes their decentralized exchange better than the 135 before them? What's the bull case? What's the bull case when a lot of these products have never experienced a $7 billion market cap? You have to keep that in mind, right? That's very, very important, right? So just because Saitama hit a $7 billion market cap off hype and over-promising and under-delivering doesn't mean they could do the same thing again. Yes, they're still building, right? Yes, they haven't rugged, but the liquidity of Saitama is slowly draining, right? There's less and less liquidity in the project as the time goes on, right? It's not terrible, but I don't see the bull case for it, right? But if it pumps, it pumps. Now, I gave them props for delivering on their Huobi little listing, which is cool because it makes SataSwap a little better because it adds 80 more tokens or in coins to SataSwap. So it is what it is, right? The Mad Hatter, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Mad Hatter, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Javi with the $5 super sticker. Javi, thank you so much. I do appreciate you, brother. Thank you guys so much for all the donations this morning. God damn. Have you looked in the pause zone? I have. I'm supposed to be having an AMA with them, maybe. I just don't know if they're being promoted by some. I think that was the SHIB burn token, which I don't want to talk about. So we'll see what's up with the pause zone. I think I'm supposed to have one of the SHIB guys come on. We're supposed to have it today, but I just been so busy and swamped with it. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, cool. And Chris, I'll definitely check that out. I have them on Telegram, so I'll respond today. Rodney, take as many sponsorships as you possibly to make sure that money. Just keep everything real with subscribers like you always do. Well, here's the thing. That gets me out of sponsorships. I'll tell you that. So, shut up, Rodney. Why are you hating that I've been in Satacar? Right. All right, guys. With that, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm going to make some food for the day. I'm starving, Marvin. I'll put out some content today. Thank you guys so much. And chances are we'll have another dumb face stream on my patio tonight, which we've been having in the evenings, more like Q&A where I just hang out with you guys. So make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for over 100 likes. Thank you so much for a total of $70 in donations today. I do appreciate you guys. Every penny counts. I know it's a bear market. It's hard for you guys to donate. Guys, smash that like button, push up in the old algorithm, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.